Welcome to Sky Children of the Light. I am about to do my daily quest today. There is a Black Shard event today, but it doesn't start for 2 hours and 40 minutes, so I won't be doing that today. And that's going to be in the hidden forest in the graveyard today, and it starts in 2 hours and about 40 minutes, and that'll last for about 4 hours. So I'm not going to stick around for that because the dailies take under an hour, anywhere from 17 minutes to 50. Just depends on what they have us doing for the day. Oh, we do have a visiting spirit today. So we have a new spirit in town. Let's see. And which means we're going to get a new wing light. And this is what your wing lights look like. And for your wing lights, you're going to have to use Eden candles. If you don't have Eden candles, you can get those from either a red shard event or from the doing Eden itself. Hello, Julie. Welcome. So that is the only way you can get the red shard events. I want to get that heart. There we go. So thank you. I appreciate it. All right, and I want to get my rock. Oh, is that another visiting spirit? No. Okay. He's just one of the spirits that I've helped in town. And tomorrow, the 7th anniversary will be starting in Sky on the 3rd. And it will last, I think, like a week. There we go. There's my rock boy. Now, we'll go over here and go through the portal. Let's see where our dailies are today. Okay, the dailies are going to be in Daylight Prairie. We'll go ahead and get our candles here. So lighting candles is one of the daily tasks because it's lighting up. The quest lights up when you start lighting candles. I'm just going to check the tree over here. Sometimes that is a daily task. All right. Let me look and see what our daily tasks are. All right. We need to collect the green light. Light 20 candles. Use expressions with players. Meditate by the koi pond outside the temple. Okay. So if I can find another player, I'll bow at them a few times. Let's see. There's a player here. Try to bow at him a few times. You can use any expressions. There we go. There's that daily task. Here's our second candle. And right now with double candles going on, we should get 8 of the candles. So I have 6 more, which will probably be in this next area. They usually are. Sometimes there's one on top of this here or in front of it. There is the third one right there. There's not one in front. There is a spirit to collect in there, a wing light, if you don't have it. Okay, there's not one there. Let's get these candles in here though. Candles are your currency in game. And we'll check on top of here to see if there's one inside after we look inside. Okay, there's our fourth one. There's not one up here. Look over here. There's our fifth one. We'll get these candles. And there's our sixth one there. Now there might be one at both entrances for the two side areas. So we'll check this side first. And there is one there. So there's number 7. And our 8th one should be at the other gate over there. The other portal that goes to the cave. All right, and there's our last one right there. Now, let's see, we still got to light some candles. What was the other? Oh, the green light. Okay, the green light's going to be in this area over here in the bird's nest. So we will go over there and get that. And maybe there's some candles to light there. We'll check it out. Oh, go back. I saw candles there. Let's light those. Those weren't lit. We'll go over here. See if there's any over here that we can light. And there are candles over here. Someone has that one lit already. I only need like 1 or 2 more candles to light. It takes a minute for the green light to fall down. So I'm trying to gather some of this before it does. It will fall down there when it lands. It gets brought in by birds up in the air and gets dropped down there. So while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to try to find some candles here that might not be lit. There's only one more set of candles over here. And they're all lit. Okay. So now we will just go over here and wait for this green light to fall. Someone else is waiting too. And it should be coming down. Have to wait with these other players. You learn where these lights will be, the colored lights, because one quest in the Lost Ark, it will send you on a hunt for these for all of these different color lights. The first one would be the red one there in the Lost Ark area by the cave. But you learn where each of these are located. And I believe this one actually comes from a clouded area from the very beginning of this. Oh, there it comes right there. It's landing. There we go. So there's that quest. So all we need to do now is finish lighting a couple of candles. And we're going to go up here and go to the next area to head to the temple. All we need now is to light a couple of more candles and to go up to the koi pond up near the top. And someone's headed in here to go up to the top. I'll go in here so we can collect. Well, where'd he go? Come on down, dude. Quit trying to get in and just open the door. He's trying to take a shortcut through. If he would just come down and light the door. Hey, dude. Really? So instead of helping open the door, he decided to go through. There is, like, you can get trapped in here and it'll let you go through sometimes. But you'll lose a lot of energy trying to do it. When it would be easier if he had just opened the door with me. Oh, I didn't want to open that up. Or did I? Is there a stool there that will let me through? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes those memories have stools that you can get through closed doors. So I was able to get through there. So if you see memory spots like that near, different memories have different things that you can use. Like down here, instead of you having to call, you can use one of those memories and it'll have someone call for you for other players. Let's see what that one is. Yeah, that one's going to call people. We have enough players now if everybody will get to a terminal. Come on, dude, light your candle. There's enough people in here if everybody would just go to a terminal. For some reason, it's putting people in different different instances when we can see each other. That's crazy. Normally, you don't see people if they're not in your instance trying to do this. Or if you can join them in their instance, but it's not letting us join. Got a couple of more people coming in. If they would quit calling and actually go to a terminal. Oh, they got theirs already. They got to go up. Come on, people. We've got enough people if y'all would get to a terminal. There, you take that one, dude. Go to a terminal. There we go. Thank you, people. All right, we will light these candles. You get a lot of candles up here, and that'll finish my lighting the candle quest. And there is a wing light in this area, so if you don't have it, you'll be able to collect it here. And this takes you straight up, and the wing light would be in a cave at the very top on the right side of that. Be on top of a little tent in there. All right. Now, once you've collected all those candles, wax, come through the portal, and it takes you straight to the temple. Right at the koi pond. And over here on the right is where it wants us to meditate. And there is a question when you meditate. You've been transformed into your favorite sky creature. What happens next? My favorite sky creature, one of the light creatures, I would be flying. So I'm just going to put in fly. Even though you can fly in this game anyway. That answers the question, which finishes the daily quest off. So I'm going to go back to Avery. And hand these quests in. And I bow to hand in and pick up my quests. There we go. All 4 of them went now. Then sit at the bar and take your cinnamon roll, which is a daily gift that you get after your quests are done. And that gives you more wax to make candles. And as I said, the candles in game, that is your currency. And the boneyard here in the hidden forest, that is where your black shard event's going to be today, near the end, right before the temple. And we're going to collect 8 of these candles. Normally the daily candles have 4, but there is a double candle event going on, so there will be 8. Here's number 2, which these give you a lot of wax, so that is nice to have. Because I just spent a lot of my candles on some outfits and stuff from a spirit that was visiting. You'll never get the daily candles in the cave to the right, which heads to the treehouse. There's not any in there. There will sometimes be one in Grandma's area, which we will check. But basically, they'll just be straight in these areas, straight ahead. a lot of darkness in here. Now, if you collected the darkness, you would get colored wax, which will give you colored candles, which you can use to dye your outfits. There's our third. All right. In this area, sometimes they're hidden in the trees or in front of trees. And there's number 4 right there. We'll gather these darkness here that gives us light. These are little darkness that will give you colored candle wax as well. Let's see, was that number 4? I don't remember if there was one in here. I don't think there was one in here. Let me see. Can't remember if that was my 3rd or 4th. Let's see real quick. Okay, that was 3. Okay, so that was our 4th one. So we need 4 more candles. Thank you for joining. This is Sky Children of the Light. I just finished doing the daily quests, and I am collecting the candles now. Oh my god, my kitten is trying to help me play. Lay down. Lay down. I'm trying to get the last 4 candles. There's a 5th one here. Alright, we'll check at the end of this area before we go into Grandma's, just to see. Sometimes there's one over here, sometimes there's not. Alright, and the last one would be right here at this entrance. And it's not there, but it would be like sitting right here. We'll gather the rest of this darkness before heading to Grandma's area. And get by that spirit. Alright. Ow, quit scratching me, please. They're gathering the wax also. Alright, now we'll head back over here where we were and go through the portal to Grandma's area. You have to have collected 8 spirits in this area. Thank you for coming in. There's the 6th candle in Grandma's area right here. And Grandma's table is right there in that tree house right there. And she comes every 2 hours and will give you a bunch of wax also. And sometimes you have a daily quest to clean up her area. There's some wax there. So we have 2 more candles to get. Sometimes there's one over here on that little portal thing there to go to the temple, right before the temple area. If it were, it'd be right here, but it's not. We'll gather this wax on the way over there. And the colored candles. And this is the boneyard area. The black shard event will be here in a couple of hours. And it will be in this area. Which will probably be at the boneyard over to the left, straight ahead, over that way. Stop chewing my cord, please. All right, right down here, sometimes there is a candle through here. And there is. So there is our 7th candle. And the last one is probably in the temple itself. There is one more place in here to look. I'm going to gather this wax up first, though. All right. But that is one spot, and then straight ahead, underneath there, sometimes there is one also. So if it's there, we won't have to go up to the temple itself, but it's not. It would be like right here. All right. And you have to be careful in this area because it is raining, which will unalive you basically. So you have to be careful. Let's light these candles so that the jellyfish will come out and we can get up to the top. That stops the rain also. Then we will fly up to the top of the temple. If you lose your wing energy, try to land on one of those jellyfish there and they will renew your energy, your wing light. All right. Let's light these candles to get in. There we go. And this door is slow, so we'll take a moment to get this open. And it won't be in here in the temple. It'll be on the other side. So I'll gather this wax real quick that I can in here. And then we will kneel at the altar. There's one more spot right there. There is a big one, but it's easier if you have at least 2 players to help with that. Because otherwise you're fighting it the whole time. So I don't even try to do that one there, that darkness, unless there's other people in here working on it. All right, that will bring up the altar. Light the candles and then kneel. And once you collect all your spirits, or any of your spirits, you can come in here and kneel at this altar, and the spirits would kneel with you, and you would add them and their wing lights after you purchase them, to be able to get extra wings on your cape after you go to Eden. I've already collected all of my wing spirits, all my spirits in each of the areas, so I don't need any of them. Alright, and our last candle will be in here. And there is a wing light in here to collect if you have not. To the left, there is a stump back here, and that stump has a wing light that sits on it, which you can see right there. He has like a little glow around him. That would be your wing light. And there's our last candle right there. And I'll get the last wax in here. And sometimes you will actually have in this garden area, you will have a red shard event or a black shard event in here also. All right, so done with that. Let's head back to Avery. And there we are. It shows that I have something on my, something red right there. It was the new emoji that I got from that spirit that I purchased from. When you have something new on your wing at the top, it'll have a little red dot to let you know you need to collect something. And when you bring that up, you have 3 different tabs, your candles and stuff. And then you have your honks in your different positions. You can change the sound of it. And then you have all of your emojis on the front page. So that will do it for today, because as I said, the Black Shard event in the Boneyard and the Hidden Forest is going to be in a couple of more hours. So I won't be doing that today. And the Black Shard will only give you candle wax. It will not give you any Eden candles. Only the Red Shard event gives you Eden candles. So I'm not going to worry about collecting that wax. So thank you guys for coming along with me on my daily adventure, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. Catch you next time. Bye.